Great Jupiter-Saturn conjunction of 2020. This is the opportunity of lifetime. The two planets, Saturn and Jupiter, the gas giants of the solar system, will be approaching in the sky, not in the space, together, very closely. So this is the time you can see actually they're very closely in a field of binocular. They will be in the same field of view, and also in the telescope with a low magnification, you see them in the same field of view. It's a rare chance. Look at this diagram and wait and see and watch it. This 2020 was an exceptional year. We saw many things, including the brightest comet of the last 20 years. Don't forget to watch the Jupiter, Saturn, and also the satellites of Jupiter. As we can see, they have a beautiful celestial dance every night. This is a rare opportunity. Don't miss it. Look at this chart again, and remember, end of the December of 2020 will be the time for the greatest conjunction of our life. Beautiful new moon. That's the crescent. You can see some bright part also on the dark side of it, so that's practically earth shine. And today is 2 days to the closest distance between the, angular distance, not the real distance, between the planet Saturn and planet Jupiter, which is in that area. I will go further and show you. If you look here, you can see planet Jupiter. Saturn is too dim at the moment. Oh yeah, very dim at the 11 o'clock of the bright dot that you see is a Saturn. They're really close together now. Really close. I didn't expect that close. That's amazing. 2 days to the closest distance between them. The moon in one corner and the planets there. Don't miss this opportunity. You can see planet Venus in the morning. Night sky is as ever beautiful. You can see the planet Mars there over the south. And in the morning hours you can see Venus. So plenty of things going on. Jupiter is lower part. You see the small satellites of it, Galilean satellites. And Saturn is the oval shaped point of light at the top of it at around 1 o'clock. The conjunction of the Jupiter and Saturn, the Christmas star, they went the last time it happened such a thing, these two angular distance between them was this close, 1/10 of the degree or less, was 800 years ago. The Christmas star coincided tonight with the newest strain of the virus, coronavirus, discovered in Britain. It comes from the southeast of the Britain, the areas that there are ports, and the people from Europe, mostly from Eastern Europe probably, they come and travel to the Britain. These areas are now under the Tier 4 restrictions. No entry, no exit. Is this related to this? Astrologers of the past would have said similar things. Nowadays, we don't believe in such things, but it's hard to just don't get wild in imagination and thinking that there may be a relationship between them. Who knows? Jupiter is lower part. You see the small satellites of it, Galilean satellites. And Saturn is the oval-shaped point of light at the top of it at around 1 o'clock. Jupiter and Saturn are now even closer together in the sky with angular distance less than 1/10 of a degree. Very rare occasion. If there is anything, you see the light of Jupiter more than the Saturn. So practically what we are seeing is the light of Jupiter. It doesn't look any brighter to me. Maybe slightly, but very noticeable. Saturn is at the around 11:30 or 11 o'clock of the Jupiter in this image, this video. And the moon is at the corner, and the Saturn and Jupiter at the other corner. If there was any astrological significance, it should have been for the moon. But astrologers never give up. I try my hand in it sometimes, and it's not really something that you can trust. The distance between the Saturn, angular distance between the Saturn and the Jupiter is less than the distance of the angular distance of the last Galilean satellite, that is Callisto. Just so close. That was the view. It's amazing, and it's quite visible. It's dark now, and you can see the distance between the Callisto, which is the farthest of the Galilean satellites, to the Jupiter is actually a little bit more than the distance, angular distance of the Saturn. So quite close, 800 years ago, such a close conjunction, you know, it means being close together, of these two planets happened, and now we have another one. Okay, now I'm using the Baader Classic Ortho. Let's see how the view looks through this eyepiece, 10mm eyepiece. And I think the brightest Galilean satellite you can see is Ganymede. Tiniest star beside the Jupiter, to the right of Jupiter. Yeah, you see it. Right, gone. It's the camera that I'm holding.